Hello, welcome to another video. I'm a little tired today and short on time, but I got some new art supplies in the mail from Five Below. I've seen a lot of other YouTubers try supplies from that store. I don't have one near me, so I ordered some online, but today I thought I'd just do a little unboxing video and also just do some swatching. So I'll just get right into it. The first thing I got is this 12 count set of gouache paints. I don't have a ton of experience with gouache. I got some from my aunt, I think way back in middle school, and I've tried them once, but I wasn't super into them, but I keep seeing these online and they always look really fun, so I thought I'd try them out. The next thing that I picked out were these chameleon acrylic paints. These just looked really fun. There's 12 of them. They also had a watercolor version of this, but since I mainly work in acrylic paint, then I thought that this would be a better option. But anyway, I'm excited to try those out. And then the third thing that I picked out were these watercolor markers, 13 colors, and it looks like it comes with some water brushes as well. These just looked really fun. I have tried another brand before. I don't remember what they're called, but I'll grab one later and show you. If I remember correctly, they didn't work great, but we'll see how these go. And then the last thing that I ordered is this 2-pack of just round canvases. When I get around to making some art with the supplies that I got, then I'll likely use the acrylic paint on these. So anyway, let's open these up. I think the first thing I'm going to try are these gouache paints. So I have my mixed media sketchbook here just to have something to swatch them out. And yeah, let's just get right into it. So it looks like there's a little sort of mixing tray in the top of the lid, which is nice. And they all have little caps on the top. And I have paint all over my hands at the end of this. I think I'll get all these opened up off camera since I think this is going to take a while, so I'll be back with the swatching. I ended up using my X-Acto knife and just cutting through the foil on every side, but it was definitely a bit of a struggle. And as predicted, my fingers are just covered in paint. But anyway, now we can finally get to swatching, so let's just get into it. caps are when they're in the little container. But so far the colors are pretty opaque, and they're quite vibrant. Then I'm just going to layer this white one over another color, since it's not going to show up on the paper. So do it over this red one, I guess. Okay. Well, they don't layer super well, and it definitely picked up some of that red. I don't know if it was reactivated by the water on my brush, or maybe the paint, or both. But if you wanted to do layering with these, that might not work super well. I think that's it for these. I think next I'll move on to the acrylic paint. Looks like this box is a little torn, but that's okay. It's strange these don't come with like that little foil bit on the top that kind of helps keep it like just from drying out. I didn't want to use a palette for this, so I'm just doing it straight out of the tube. So far they look kind of shimmery. The box says they're color shifting, but I'm not really sure like how it color shifts or like what it shifts to. It might be kind of hard to tell through this camera, but there's like a little bit of shimmer to them. This purple here and the pink one don't seem to be as shimmery as the other ones are, though. I think this blue one also. But these are really pretty. Alright, lastly we'll try out these, the watercolor markers. They look a lot like alcohol markers, which is interesting. It does come with 3 water brushes. There's like a little teeny tiny one for details. This big flat one, probably for washes. And then like a medium tipped one. I have used water brushes before. I'm not a huge fan of them. But I'll try these out and see if they're any good. They even have like little numbers on them, like alcohol markers do. It looks like there's a chisel and a fine tip. I'm just going to start by making a mark, and then I'll put some water on it after. I don't know if you can see it very well, but that's like a very very pale pink. Alright, let's test out one of these brushes. I think I'll try the medium tip one. The water brush isn't bad, but this didn't seem to blend out very well. Not that I expected them to work that great, but you know. Oh, this also isn't watercolor paper, so maybe it would work better like with actual watercolor paper instead of just mixed media, but I'll try that another time. I can barely see the pink. Yeah, in general, I don't think these are the best things like to use if you want to make something in watercolor. The ones that I used before, they actually worked a little bit better. I'll just grab one out and show you. This is one of the brush pens that I've used before. It's just Chocola. I don't think it's like any specific kind of brand. It's just like a generic brush pen. But anyway, I'm just gonna show you real quick like how this one compares. I mean, these ones don't go on as smooth like when you use them, but when you add water, like as you can see, it kind of blends out a tiny bit better. I think some of them, like, they didn't leave workings behind. This one kind of is, but again, this isn't really watercolor paper. Like, it might work better on there. But anyway, I think that's all for now. Hope you guys enjoyed watching me just sort of swatch all these and open them up. And I'll see you next time. Bye!